Hi everyone, welcome to our flip lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at whole numbers 1, place value. So what you're going to learn in this lesson, what you're learning is how to read and write at least 5-digit numbers, or up to 5-digit numbers in numerals. Numerals means numbers, and in words. And also we're going to look at place value. Now place value is going to be a very important concept for this topic, because if you don't understand place value, then you will struggle quite a bit in this. So let's look at place value and let's start counting. How do we show 10,000 in a place value chart? So if I have 8,000, and if you look at a place value chart, now if you recall from your primary 3 work, you should remember that this is the ones place. We start off with the ones place, move up to the tens place, hundreds place, and then the thousands place. Then when we add on one more place, that will be the 10,000s place. So this year you're going to learn about the 10,000s place. So 8,000, you have 8 in the thousands place. If I go up to 9,000, I will have 9 in the thousands place. And when we hit up to 10,000, what's going to happen? Yep, you know that we will regroup. Okay, because once it hits 10, we can regroup it and move it to the next place value. So we're going to regroup this 10 here, move it up as 1. So instead of 10 here, we will have 1 over at this point here. Okay, so that's how 10,000 is represented in a place value chart. So how do we read and write numbers? Okay, let's use the place value charts to help us. So let's say I have this number. How do I read it? Now let's look at the place value. So I have 1 in the 10,000s place. I have 8 in the thousands place. Now you notice when we write numbers, okay, maybe last year your teacher should have taught you, we always group them in groups of 3. So when we read in groups of 3 as well. Okay, so let's start from this. So I have 2 here, and I have this 3 digits here. So let's start with this 2 digits. So this is 18. But what place are they in? This is 18 in the thousands place, right? Because the 1 and the 8 are in the thousands place. One is 1,000, one is 10,000. So they're in the thousands place. So this is 18,000. And do I have any more numbers here? 0. So that's it. So this number is read as 18,000. How about this number? I've got this. So let's put it in our place value chart. I've got 3 in the 10,000s place, 2 in the thousands place, 5 in the hundreds place, 6 in the tens place, and 9 in the ones place. So again, let's group in groups of 3. So these 2 digits here, we'll read them first. So 32. 32 what? Yep, 32,000. And then here, 569. So in all, how we read this, and when we write it, it's going to be the same. 32,000, comma, 569. Okay, because you have the n here, we have to put the comma before that. Right, so 32,000, comma, 569. So that's how we read and write these numbers using the place value chart. So this is my first challenge to you. Take out your video worksheet. This is where you're going to try and do it on your own. So 2 questions. First, now the one that I've underlined, this number is blank in your worksheet, so you have to fill that in. So the first question is to write down this number in words. Second question is to write, again, the one that's underlined is left blank in your worksheet. You copy down and then answer the question on your own. So write down this number in numerals, means in number form. Alright, but you need to solve it on your own first. So you can pause the video now, or you can choose to solve it at the end of this video. It's up to you. So let's look at place value. Alright, let's look at this number, 38,754. So when we represent it in place value, it looks like this. 30, 3 in the 10,000s place, 8 in the thousands place, 7 in the hundreds place, 5 in the tens place, and 4 in the ones place. So each digit has its own value. Okay, just like all of you are special, each digit has a value. Okay, so the digit 3 is in the 10,000s place. So when I ask you what place is this digit in, that is the place, 10,000s place. If I ask you what the digit 3 stands for, now there are 2 ways of telling me. One, you can say it's 30,000s, or you can write it out in number, 30, 30, and then 000. Okay, so these are the two ways in which I can represent when I ask you what the digit stands for. Now, if I ask you what's the value, value we always think of in terms of money. Okay, place we think about a house. So the house is 10,000s. But value we think about money. So money is always in number form. Okay, so when I ask you for the value is 30,000 because it is in the 10,000s place and there are 3 of them. So their value is 30,000. Alright, so same thing if the digit 8 is in the thousands place, stands for 8,000s or 8,000 as a number, the value is 8,000. And same as we go on to 7, 5, and 4. So each digit in a number has a place, it stands for something, and it has a value. So we can ask you any of the 3. So let's see how we can break down a number. So I'm just going to go through this very quickly. So 24,951 can be broken down into 20,000 plus 4,000 plus 900 plus 50 plus 1. When we add them all up, we will get this number, 24,951. So here is my second challenge for this video. What are the missing values? Okay, so these are the how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions that I have for you. The blanks, you need to fill that in. Basically, I've left all these numbers blank in your worksheet. So you need to fill that in and try to answer it. And when you come back to class, we're going to have a short little discussion to see how much you've understood from this video. So let's recap. So this very short video, we've talked a little bit about place value. And it's not something new to you because you have learned this in primary 3. It's just that now we have one more place value, which is the 10,000s place. So all other concepts remain the same. So I hope that you are able to understand. And don't worry if you have questions. Remember, questions are more important than the answers. So come with questions, come with things that you need to clarify. And we will come back to class and apply. See you.